So I'm like, well, who did it? Who we gotta go get? Who called you bad? Who's telling you all these bad things, and why? Hey guys, hey scanners, how are y'all? This is Parker Lewis coming to you guys just to talk about something that's been on my heart for a while. I have somebody that I've been getting to know who I love her spirit, love her heart. She's a great person. Her name is Clara Willery. And it's just something that we were talking about and we wanted to share with you guys. So the story is, I graded some papers a while back, and this one particular student got everything right. But this one particular student that got everything right, all of a sudden, when I showed them that paper that was a perfect paper, they kind of like, I guess the word is shut down. They just shut down. Didn't understand why they shut down, because kids usually when they get things right, A's, 100s, perfect papers, it's usually excitement. They want to brag. But this particular situation, it was total opposite. So he kind of just shut down. So I was like, okay, well maybe this student doesn't understand the concept of perfect paper. 108 is a good thing, it's not a bad thing. So I put a happy face on it to see, maybe this will help his understanding. Well, that just brought tears to his eyes. Didn't understand why we're crying, because this is a good thing. And you forgive us because we just got off and we wanted to really just get this out and keep it moving. So whatever the case, the next day, this particular child said that after, that was in the past with the graded paper. The next day, this particular child said that he's used to being called bad. So that's all he knows. Somebody called him bad, that's all he knows. Who we gotta go get? Who we gotta go get? Who do we have to bless that's causing you this mental stress like this? As a child, you're only 10 years old. You should not be thinking like that. But my thing is the fact that some of these kids already have enough going on at home. They come to school because it's a safe haven for them. But when they come to school and the people that they're looking up to and that's teaching them to do whatever, they're the people that's calling them these names, and they're the people that's putting this negative poison in their spirit. They're the people that's causing them mental stress because I'm already at home and my mom or my dad doesn't want me, and then I come to school and now my teacher doesn't want me. It does a lot to the mental state. You want to,
I agree with Ms. Lewis, because people don't know the damage that they do to a child, and their mentality, their demeanor. It's like they shut down and they don't believe who they are. They don't believe that they can, succeed because they've been poisoned with all that negative. Every child can learn. Every child is good. It's just that the things that they do may not be good, but they are good. There's no such thing as a child that's bad. And I may get an emotion because growing up, I always heard that sticks and stones may break your bone, words doesn't. That's not true. Words hurt more than a stick, because it's the aftermath, the consequence. Speaking from personal past experience, I always was told that I wasn't gonna do anything and I wasn't ever gonna amount to anything. And just like that child, I started to believe it. And so when I didn't know how to take compliments. I didn't know that I can do this because I've always heard the negative that I can't. So when I started pushing myself and growing up, and when I started getting where I needed to be and started hanging with positive people that told me that I could, well, lo and behold, a high school dropout, went back to school, got my GED, and I didn't stop there. I wound up going to school. After getting my GED, I got my CNA license, I got my cosmetology license, and then that wasn't enough. I was determined to show myself, not other people. They were just my stepping stone. But I showed myself that, yeah, I can do this, I can learn. And I may learn different, but I can learn. And so what you see today is somebody that has 3 associate degree, a bachelor, and I just received my master's, all a product of a GED. Please, 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 whoever you are, stop telling children that they're are bad, or they can't do this, or they're not gonna do this, or whatever. You don't know what they can do if you don't encourage them. Push them, make them be the best that they can be. We all have weaknesses. We all have things that we struggle with. But if we have somebody who care enough about us to actually push us and motivate us, you will be surprised of what they can do.
Good. So with that said, let me put this seed or plant this seed on some of the young people out there, whoever may be watching this video. If anyone in your life, especially an adult, I'm going to say it because I had to say it to that particular child, that I apologize. Me as a black woman to a black child, I apologize for the behavior of any adult that has done you harm, because he may not ever hear an apology from anyone that he knows. So as far as like his family member or whomever it may be. So I'm apologizing for that person, because there are people who actually care. Like Ms. Clara said, I keep calling her Mrs. Y'all, we used to say Miss. But the other thing is, someone, as children, God has not made nobodies. We're all chosen for a reason, regardless of what it may be, regardless of our circumstances, where we are in life. We are chosen for a reason. We have gifts, we have talents that we are going to use as a child. And those gifts and talents that God has put in you to use for this earth, to give back to others. And the last thing is, if anyone has called you bad, if anyone has said that you're not going to succeed, we're going to block that right now in the name of Jesus. Because what we're going to do is turn it around, and we're going to say you are going to succeed. You will be big one day. You will do something that's going to change this world. It is going to happen. Whatever somebody comes to you about something negative, put up the hand, block it out. The one thing we don't like, and especially me and Miss Willery right here, we do not like kids. We don't like seeing them being hurt. We don't want them hurt. That's anyone's child. They go through enough as it is. You have kids with the bullying, kids at a younger age now committing suicide. There's too much going on, and there's too many changes right now in this world right now that these kids do not deserve to go through. It's already enough that their home, some of them, not all of them, that their environment is not the best, and then they come to school to get told that you're not going to amount to anything. You're a bad case. You ain't gonna never be anybody. That's a lie. That's all from the enemy. That is a lie. You will be somebody, because God said you are chosen for a purpose. So you will be something. And we just want to say, just thank y'all. But it was on our hearts to just put it out there. So everything the enemy is trying to throw at any young person right now, turn it around. Turn it around, because of anything that the enemy meant for bad, God meant for your good. So trust and believe you're going to be good regardless of what anyone says. You are a king, you are a queen, you are a prince, you're a princess, you will be somebody. You are somebody, as a matter of fact.
And for the adults, understand this. Children are people too. They go through the same things we go through. They have bad days, they have good days. This is the thing. They don't know how to express themselves. It's our job to show them how to express themselves in a positive way and not a negative way. That is the thing. We so often forget that because they're children. They don't know what's going on, or they don't know how they feel. Yes, they do. They know how they feel. They just can't express it. So it's our job to show them.
It's love. We have to love. There's so much going on. We have to love. We have to show love. We have to showcase that, especially when you're in the position to change the life of a young person coming from where they come from. You have that. What's the word I'm looking for? You have that power in your classroom to where you can make a bad situation into a better situation.
Exactly.
And that's not just the schools. It's just wherever you come into contact with other with kids. Exactly. And you have that authority or that power to make a difference in their lives and to give them some type of hope. So when they go back home, they even though I see this and I know this is going on, I know it's going to be okay. This is not going to last forever. It will be okay. So as adults, we should know better. But we just don't do better. But like I said, who we gotta go get? Who do we have to go get to make them stop hurting these kids? Because it's enough.
They do. The adults do have. They have that the power to plant that one little seed that's gonna sprout into a magnificent adult. You hold that power to make them succeed or not. And I'm hoping that you choose to do just do the right thing, people.
Just think about it. Think about when you see a child and they do something bad. And this is the other thing, speaking as a teacher, if this particular student or any child is going to the next grade, please don't give it to the other teacher to tell them all the negative about this student.
Let it
be. Whatever's in the past is in the past. Leave it be. Let that student start off on a fresh slate. Let that teacher get to know that particular student, because we don't know what that child was going through at the time.
And not just that, the way a child act with that particular teacher may not be the same way he acts with the new teacher, because I've often been told, oh, you don't want him, and there was just the opposite. And I'm like, so no, that's not fair to that child.
It's not fair to that child. Y'all got to realize that these kids are growing up, and they have to grow up. They're going to be adults one day, and the last thing we need is a messed up mind, mental, just, you know what I'm trying to say, just the mind's messed up as an adult. The mentality, thank you. The mentality messed up because of something that happened to them when they were young. That's the last thing we need. Is too much, and I stress, it's too much going on in this world today, to where we as adults know better, that we can show our kids what to do. We can show our kids how to do it better. We can take them in, and we can give them what they need. We can plant those seeds, like Clara said, to grow into great human beings. We have that power over them. We can undo it. It's a tough job as a teacher. It's rough, but you do it every day, and you do it out of love. That's number one. You do it out of love, and you do it because you want to see them do great. They gotta do great. So
I used to sing a song with my students. It starts in the heart. No, I'm not gonna sing. I don't have that kind of voice. But it's a little song that I always started my classroom with when I first started teaching. It starts in the heart, and it's just planting the seed of love so they can grow. And when you start planting that seed of love, those children, they know what is real. I'm telling you, we have some very intelligent children. We just have to pull it out of them and show them how to do the right thing, make right choices, and just have self-control. It's okay to get angry, but how do we get angry? Do we get violent? No. We do it in a mild manner. First of all, Martin Luther King taught us that. Violence doesn't solve anything. So to disagree, we disagree, but we do it, what?
In love.
In love. In love.
In love.
Enough said. In love.
So thank y'all. We just wanted to...
And have a blessed day.
Be blessed.